Hi, I'm just going to do a quick installation of a weather device using AK Weather plugin, and the one I'm going to use today is the Davis WeatherLink Live. Well, it's not really the WeatherLink Live, it is the AirLink through Everlink .com.au to matter what I call this from that perspective. So it defaults to live on street. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to rename that. So at this point of time, it will go through and do a few things in the background, but I'll just call it WeatherLink Live AQI. So I need to copy some locations, etc., from the previous device because it makes my life a little bit easier. I don't have to remember my latitude and longitude. I'll just call it through. And 694 rough area. Here I will select the weather link, give it a second, click save. Right, go back into the WeatherLink AQI. It's now defaulted in my key. I'll default in my secret key. Now for the sake of integrity, I'll get rid of that in a moment, but it doesn't matter. This is just in case if I have to send it across to you, Alex. So I don't know where I was working. Here I am. And secret key. Now, at this point in time, the station's not there. This is what we were talking about. Save again to do it. Come back in. It defaults into this. So that would be, right now, I would surmise, if I went into, and I went into WeatherLink Live AQI, is it there? If it's not there, yeah, it's automatically delinked and brought back a weather station. Right, so this is where it's built, the weather station. So if I now go and change that, I can do it from here, easiest way. OK weather. If I now go and change it to the AQI, save, come back out, give it a second. Doing its thing doesn't matter. You can do it in the background. Bring it back here. So there it is there now. I've got all the things. Let's see if I can go and what happens if I delete devices. Does it regenerate properly? So it's got the AirLink AQI down here. Signal from the unit. I don't need some of these. It will pick up some of them, hopefully, again. Right, so I'll just go and delete. Yes. All right. Let's do a refresh. See what happens. No, nothing there. Plug in. I'm going to do it the difficult way. Just getting a few screen freshers because I'm running a few too many things in the background on the homes here, so I'll go and stop that. We'll turn on over here. We'll go into logs so we can watch it pile up. Is it going to? Yeah, AccuWeather. So we'll just put it in there for the sake of it. It's frustrating when your Bluetooth mouse is not doing what it should be doing. And then we'll go straight into logs. See what happens. These all devices come back. What is it done? Alright, so that's looking a bit better, but now I've got this one down here which is looking right. So it looks to have HC1 air quality. What have I done? So it looks like I've got an issue. So this one here is looking really good. Yeah. No, that's the standard air quality one up the top. I don't know why it's renamed that. But here's the one I just created. Do a refresh. Nothing else. Let's see, as we've talked about the Meteor Bridge. Alright, so it didn't create the devices. So this one here is the first initial device for the air quality. That looks good, as I said. That's going to come from the sites local to us, which in my case is Brookland, or in this case here it's the Point Cook. The problem with these ones here is they're on the sea, around the bay, same as the Altona one. Brookland's not, but this is where it gets it. This is quite considerably normally different to what I see here, and quite considerably lower as a result of sea breezes coming in across the bay or across the point. And it reduces quite considerably. Even from here to the bomb station at Laverton, which I use for the other, considerably different, especially on hot days, will tend to be a lot warmer on the very hot days, even up to 2 degrees warmer, and on the very cold days, Laverton will be tending to be a bit cooler because it's in the low thing. So we're only dislocated by the line of sight, and I know exactly where it is because it's situated where I work. It can be quite considerably different, but no, this does not pick up the rest of the devices as seen there. If I go back to the plugin, AQMR settings, I'm just going to try one last thing. Disable, save, add a new device, add a new location. Right, so hitting disable it. AQI2 to disable it in the first instance. I'm just going to cheat, copy across again. What is it, 6.4.7, only a little bit away. Right, option, weather link, and save. It's still disabled. Secret key, copy. So I think that should be the default. Disable it up first. Save. Go back in. It's still disabled. Select the station via that. Save. Now I've left AQI there. I get nothing in, so it's created a raw set, all right, which is fine. Come back in here to the device, do it this way, just as easy, and then I'll enable it. Doesn't matter. Forecast days, device. Right, so this way here you didn't get the extra devices. It's not picking up the other ones. It's got AQA 10. So it hasn't picked up any of the other air quality signals. Right. So doing it that way or doing it that way, what have they done the difference? Info, same, spare, air quality 10. Particle matter, PM10, PM1 and 2.5 are not there. All right, so I'll finish that.